Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big Phone Gaming here. Welcome back to episode number 14 of our Kansas Dynasty here on College Football 26 and our first off-season here with Kansas. If you guys do want a player in this Dynasty, again, write a comment down below. We'll get you added in. Any one of these guys are available besides this 4-star tight end of Steve Molson, but everyone else should be available and up for grabs. We have a lot of halfbacks coming in. The only downside is we're losing 32 players for seniors. I know we're going to have some people want to transfer out as well due to a couple different things. But all in all, it's a very good season last year. If you guys have missed any of the episodes, up in the right-hand corner will be a playlist from episode 1 to now. Of course, this one's going to be a shorter one just because we're heading into the off-season. So we're going to advance to the end-of-season recap, just to see, because we went over the stats last episode as well. So again, if you guys do want to see that, head to the last episode where we play our bowl game and of course go over the stats for the season. We did go 11-2. We were now with 3-star prestige. We got a couple people for brand exposure, playing time, pro potential, and playing style, which that's why we have a lot of people. But coach prestige and coach stability improved. Conference prestige goes down to a B+, but other than that, though, I think we'll be fine. But looks like Georgia ends up winning it all here over USC in Season 1 with James Madison, Duke, Texas Tech, Ohio State, and Georgia as the winners of their conferences, respective conferences, with Texas A&M, Notre Dame, BYU, Miami, Clemson, Penn State, and USC as the at-large bids. So congrats to them. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it, but we're going to keep our staff, I believe. I think we're going to be fine there. So we are going to advance the week, I think, once we check. Because I don't know if they got hired somewhere. Nope. Yeah, they're still here. So we are good to go in that space. So let's advance the week. We'll kind of go over that. And then we'll get through the players leaving, which hopefully we're not having too many players wanting to leave, and I spoke too soon. But we should get Clary. We have 12 persuasions, and now we have 11 because Curvy wants to leave. Maxon stays. Moeller stays. Gibbs stays. That's big. David McComb is going to leave because of pro potential. Croft Jr. is going to leave. Cam Pickett is going to leave. That's an unfortunate one. Lathan stays. That's a big one. Harold leaves. Robinson leaves. Hurley leaves. And then Todd leaves. All right, so we're definitely going to need some defensive backs. We have 3 of our corners leaving. Did anyone go pro? Let's go by overall. Bryce Foster won the 5th round. It's projected. Heisha or Daniels does not make it. Neither does Miller. But Miller was hurt halfway through the year anyways, so we're going to need about the whole, I think we're going to be under players this first year or here in year number 2. We just got to find ways to get everyone back. But let's go into the transfer portal. These guys are still available. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them, but we can always try. It is a left tackle and a defensive tackle, which would be huge at this point in time. However, we also need to add a bunch of people in the transfer portal. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this out, and I'll be back in just a second trying to go over the guys that we will go after. All right, and we have our couple guys that we're going to be going after here in the transfer portal. It only says 31. We are probably going to add some later on, probably just before the portal ends, just so we can fill out the roster pretty much, just to try to get 35 guys here on this squad. But we do have a lot of offensive linemen because we desperately need it. We even have some DBs, even a 2-star strong safety just because we needed strong safeties. Are we going to have enough points to add on to people here with the 50 points? We're going to be very, very close. But if we have a little bit more, we may go after someone early, but I think we're going to have enough. I mean, just barely. We're even after, we're actually going to lose. We need to get 25. All right. So that is just enough to get 31. So going after Anthony Varner, a dual threat 4-star quarterback. More than likely, he would probably take over. Accidentally when they're there. We don't even need halfbacks. We have a bunch of 4-star halfbacks wanting to come over in the transfer portal. We're going after Isaac Smith, another strong safety. We're also going after Maddox Madsen, Fontenette, Ellis, Welch, a couple corners because we are losing half of them. Again, a lot of offensive line, a lot of safeties, a couple quarterbacks, a wide receiver. So we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm going to go fast forward here to the end of the transfer portal. We'll kind of go over the portal. We actually get Foster in the 4th round, so that's actually going to help out the offensive line with pro potential. But anywho, I will be back in just a second once I get through the transfer portal. And here we are after the portal. Again, really only, I think, one player has been taken. So if you guys do want a player, write a comment down below. As I said before, you cannot have Molson. We can't have any of the transfers as well, but anyone up from Molson above, I think, can be added. So just as a little heads up, I actually also think Hooper can also be added in Ruiz. So these two are available. I guess I could move these guys down. There we go. But we did add Shetron, a wide receiver out of transfer. We also added Preston Stone, a transfer as well. We also added a center, a right tackle, a right guard, a lot of 4-stars as well. A couple corners, another right guard. We only signed 28 players, but we could have had a lot more, unfortunately. But we do not get that. But taking a look at the class here for the Big 12, we actually have the best class and are at a top 25 class. Should get a top 15 class with a 5-star, 13 4-stars, 11 3-stars, and 3 2-stars. So we will gladly take that. But I do want to make sure that we have the progress off. I'll check that here. All right, so I do have the stuff off, but let's go over and check to see the development traits. We should have at least an impact dev, and we do for this defensive tackle. It does have 90 strength for a 2-star, but we get an elite dev for Cameron Times or Timms with A9 speed, 90 acceleration, good short route, good spec catch, decent catching as well. We also get a star dev for Marquell Butler. We get a star dev for Jake Odom. We get a star dev for Caleb Dowdle, the 5-star halfback. An elite dev for George Crummy. What in the world was that? That was a bunch of good development trades early. We also get a star for Kadeem Drake. What about our transfers? Molson is, of course, a star dev. Shetron, star dev. Stone, star dev. Star dev for Sprague. Star dev for Charles, the right guard. And then these are, no, we got another star dev for Latrance Welch, and a star dev for Fontenette. So we actually get some really good development traits for next season as well. We'll go over position changes. I don't think we signed an athlete. I could be wrong. No, we did not. We do not have a kicker. I guess I forgot to get a kicker. So our punter will be playing both. He'll be our kicker and our punter. So this will be a fun season since we won't have a kicker. But we do have 3 quarterbacks. Preston Stone, Isaiah Marshall, and Cole Ballard will be here. Halfbacks, Johnny Thompson Jr. will be our halfback for now. Dowdle's right behind him. Butler right behind him. Crummy right behind. And then we'll, of course, get to them later on. We do have 6 wide receivers. With Shetron being 83, he will go up, and Jackson Cook as an S75. Tight ends are fine. Offensive line is good. Don't need to move anyone around there. Defensive line is fine. Our linebackers are kind of rough. Like, very rough. Corners are decent. But yeah, no kicker or punter. Well, we do have a punter. But yeah, let's advance to next week. We'll get through the training results because we will actually be training people instead of the computer doing it. I forgot to do that on my Zoo Overall Dynasty, but we're going to do it here. We're probably going to do the top guys at every position. We're not going to do everybody. Quarterback is probably one that we'll actually do. So let's go into Stone. Preston Stone. 4-star quarterback. We're going to upgrade his accuracies. It gets him up to an 85. We have 30 points. Do we do throw? I think we're going to do throw power twice. So that gets him up to an 87. in his only season here at Kansas. So we'll take that. Isaiah Marshall is a 72 overall. He's a pure runner. I think we're going to upgrade his accuracies a bunch just so we can get that upgraded. We will upgrade his IQ because he has 55 awareness. This doesn't take much to upgrade. And I think, honestly, this will upgrade his overall. He's already up to a 78. He's up to a 79. We'll upgrade accuracy one more time, and then that will be that. So he's up to an 80 overall. So that's pretty good. We'll leave Ballard, I guess. Halfbacks, we have Thompson Jr. with 22 and Stewart with 23. These guys are big. I think I need to upgrade speed as much as possible. That's 14. That's literally just one upgrade. That's unfortunate. We'll upgrade his hands just because we do use our running backs out of the backfield. He is up to an 80 overall. Stewart, what we got here? I think I need to, again, upgrade his speed. He will be up to still an 88 speed, but we can upgrade it twice. We get up to a 90 speed halfback. That is big because we don't have any other 90 speeds. Wide receiver. We'll get up to Hayes. We'll leave the other guys. Whoops, I did mentals instead. I want this. We're going to upgrade speed. We do get that plus speed. Can we get it again? We do. He's at 95 speed. We'll upgrade his catching as well twice, maybe even 3 times, and have 95 catch. He's up to an 86 in his only season at Kansas. Cook is a 3-star. We'll upgrade his hands because he definitely needs to get his catching up. And his catching will go up to a 85, and then we'll upgrade his route running twice. I know I can upgrade his IQ to raise that overall, but he's a 78. I think he'll be fine. Hayes is our other one that will go. We probably won't do our offensive line. We'll probably auto-progress our offensive line. We will upgrade. Man, he does not really have much, I guess. I guess we'll update his quickness twice. I mean, she's 97 speed. Upgrade that catching, too. To a 76, but he does not. Yeah, he is at his skill caps already. He's up to a 75, but has really good speed. Tight end will auto progress. Again, offensive line will do the same. Anyone have like a ton of train? Well, 41 for Adrian. We'll go Adrian. Not going to spend too much time on this, but yeah, power moves will go up a couple points. He has a 75, now 76. We'll upgrade his finesse moves a couple times. We'll upgrade his run stopping twice, I think. Upgrade his IQ for 1. No, it takes 2. So he's up to a 77. And he will take the top spot. Anyone else? 29s. I think we'll just let that go. Lathan is still here. We'll upgrade Lathan. He's one of our starters. He was only a 1-star player. That's kind of wild. Pass coverage is definitely going to get upgraded. Cannot cover at all, but man, this is going to go way up. He's up to an 81 now, just from upgrading his pass coverage. My linebackers are okay. I really don't need that. Welch has 41. We will do Welch because, again, his is his only season at Kansas. He is an 80 overall. He does. Is it silver or are they just not upgraded? They aren't upgraded. We'll improve house call. And now we'll get into ratings. Man coverage will go up twice. I think we're going to do man coverage. We're going to do zone since we play a lot of zone here. I don't really need to upgrade quickness because he's at 92 speed. We'll upgrade his hands. And we'll upgrade his run stopping because we definitely need his tackle to be up. He is up to an 82 overall, 83 now. I think we got one more, and he'll be up to an 83. So that's pretty decent. We'll take that. Next year, though, is going to be the big one just because we have a lot of guys that have really good overalls or really good development traits. Fontenette, though, is our last one that we're going to do along with Maxon. These two that we got transfers in, so we'll do these guys as well. The 4-star safety will upgrade his IQ. We'll upgrade his pass coverage a couple times. He has an 88 overall. Can we get him up to a 90? We can't upgrade that anymore. We can upgrade run support. He is up to a 90 overall. Bang. We take that. Whoops. That's our kicker that we don't have. And then Maxon, it was our last player that we will do to upgrade here. We'll upgrade his IQ, get that awareness way up. That will definitely help out his overall. Also upgrade his hands too, because he has no catching whatsoever. And he will be up to a 77 catching. That's fine. Coverage will move up. Because again, we play a lot of coverage here. And then we'll do that one more time. There we go. All right, now we will just go ahead and auto progress everybody else. As all your players spend as many of their skill points as possible. Yes. All right, so now we'll just go over everybody from where they went. So Stone's up to an 87. Ballard went up to a 68 after the upgrades. Quebeca went up to a 70 overall. Offensive line, I mean, +7 for Lavruski was pretty good. Again, we'll upgrade. Next time I probably will upgrade these guys myself, but probably off camera, just so we can get whatever we can. If you guys do want to see this, write a comment down below as well. Just say, hey, keep it in, or be like, yeah, you can skip this. But it is what it is. So pretty good training results session. We'll now advance the week, and we will get into the start of next season here. I don't think we need to encourage any transfers. Nope, because we are 12 under the limit, so we're definitely going to be funding there. We won't be doing any custom conferences unless you guys do want to see Kansas run everywhere from the Big 12, Big 10, but we have to win the Big 12 and win the national title, even move if we want to do that. We are at 80 overall, 81 offense, 79 defense. We will be starting ranked. We do have a kicker. It says we have a kicker. Did we just grab a kicker off the street? Because if it did, we'll gladly take that. Yeah, we have a kicker. So I guess he was a walk-on. He's a 77 overall. I don't remember getting a kicker. We didn't have a kicker. It didn't say we had a kicker, so I don't know. But hey, that's cool. Also, again, if you guys do want to see us play anybody that you guys would want to see, like maybe Alabama or anything like that, we do face Georgia. So there's that. But we'll probably take, actually, I kind of like this. Middle Tennessee, then go into Georgia, then play Missouri at home, and then we get into Big 12 play. So this is actually a pretty decent schedule. I'll actually take this. Middle Tennessee will be a pretty easy schedule for us, and then get into 2 tough SEC opponents. So we'll leave it at that. Next season, though, write a comment, say who do you guys want to see us face. And yeah, that's going to do it for the video. I know it's probably a little bit shorter than normal, but if you guys did like the video, hit that like button. It's free, really helps out the channel. Also, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. We're very, very close to 500 subs. So once we hit that goal, we'll be doing a 24-hour stream right here on YouTube. Probably maybe playing Kansas Dynasty, maybe our 0 overall, maybe Akron as well, maybe another Dynasty, maybe a stream Dynasty. Who knows what we're going to be doing on there. But all in all, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, weekend, whenever you guys are watching this. Obviously, next episode, we'll begin Season 2 here with Kansas, and that'll be facing Middle Tennessee to start Season 2. But anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace.